ability to execute on our day diminishes if we continue to stack and add more things onto our calendar. We really easily get sucked into what are all the things that I'm not doing well, and we tend to lose focus on, man, there's a lot of things that we are doing well. There's a lot of things that we're executing on, and we just get sucked into, out of those 10 things that I did, one of them didn't go right, and we tend to put a giant magnifying glass on that one thing, and we forget everything else that went well. When you talk about your day, what do you normally naturally end up talking about? I mean, if you think about athletes, like they're so good at what they do and they get used to being good at what they do. And then so those minuscule micro things that don't go well, or they miss the step, or they miss, where they need to be, that's what we focus on. And so a lot of the time it's just taking that shift, and part of it is even just creating an exercise of, hey, and like I've done this with clients, like what are the 10 things that you absolutely crushed and did well yesterday? And what's one opportunity to work on improving? Because if we can keep it simple and focused on like what's one shift, we don't get overwhelmed with, man, I need to try to improve 6 or 7 things, and that just doesn't happen. But if it's just one, great. I can take that next step, and then also just building our confidence like, hey, I'm actually pretty good at what I do. Man, growing in our confidence, it's consistency. It's being consistent in the little things over a long period of time. It's the same thing in trying to lose weight. You don't lose weight in one personal training session or one run or one lift. It's over a consistent period of time. And so it does a couple things. It actually gets us the results that we're looking for, and it subconsciously builds in our brains the habit of winning. And it's not a huge shift. It's little things like, hey, I'm going to get up 10 minutes early. Hey, I'm going to put on my shoes whenever I get up. I'm going to spend an extra 20 minutes doing cardio. Or, hey, I'm going to spend that extra 5 minutes in my morning planning out my day, or sending out those extra 2 or 3 text messages to potential clients. It's those minuscule things that make an absolute massive difference. To keep this incredibly simple, to grow in our confidence, yes, it has everything to do with our mindset, but it also has to do with what is our focus throughout the day, and to keep things incredibly simple and focus on the small but important tasks that are going to move the needle. And how do we consistently do that on a day-to-day and a week-to-week basis? That's what grows our confidence. Man, if this video gave you any ounce of value, I highly suggest you checking out this video as well.